So yeah, I wanted to make a point about prediction. Basically, we're saying that we basically make observations and then we make predictions based on those observations. I think David Deutsch also has another point of view. He says basically the first thing we do is we make conjectures about about things in the real world. We get them from our minds. It doesn't necessarily come from outside. We basically think about something and we make a conjecture, and then we make a hypothesis, an explanation, and then we test that explanation. And then we could make predictions, but predictions are not necessary. So sometimes, for example, in evolutionary theory, for instance, the predictions are not a big part of it, basically. Most of it is like basically explanations. It's not necessarily predictions. And he was saying that basically most predictions happen in the realm of physics rather than other realms in science. So he was saying that the main thing in sciences are basically conjecture making, which those conjectures go on to make explanations. And then those explanations basically make theories, and those theories make science. So he says that prediction is only a small part of it, and most likely it's going to be in the realm of theoretical physics or physics as a whole. So that's his point of view about science as a whole. He bases it more on explanations rather than on predictions, I would say. So that's also one point of view that's perhaps, I think, conflicting with your point of view a little bit, because he always criticizes people who reduce science to predictions, basically, which I think sometimes when I think about it deeply, I think what you're saying is kind of very similar to what he's saying, but just using a different language. But he always just criticizes people who say that science is all about predictions, and he says it's not a complete point of view. And basically, the best book to read about those ideas is The Fabric of Reality by David Deutsch. It's very good, actually. I think it will be a very good resource for you to explore.